next day. So-and-so is popping, man, I skip him like he leg day.
All right, so first we're going to start with the purpose. What is the purpose of your email marketing campaign? Whether you're B2B or B2C, the purpose is typically going to be the same. You're going to want some sort of engagement back from whoever you're sending it to. Whether or not you got these people from subscribing on your website to a newsletter, or you purchased their name through a list, or you got their name through a list. Either way, the purpose is typically some sort of engagement back. Now, the level of engagement that you're looking for, that's where it comes down to how you're going to create your email and how you're going to do the creative behind it. But the purpose is sending out something, and in 2019, 2018 too, and it's going to continue to be like this. The trends are down as far as open rate, click rate, and things like that, because email marketing is losing its effectiveness because marketers like me and possibly you have just ruined it over the past 10 years. So with it being less effective, you want to try and get straight to the point, which is going to change some of the creative side. What email system are you using? There's tons of CRM systems out there. You can be using a free one like Constant Contact or MailChimp. Those have their limitations, especially if they're free. Even the paid ones have limitations, so we're just doing one-off blasts. You can't really control the format too much, which we'll get into next. But CRM systems out there, HubSpot is very popular. I'm personally not a fan of it because of the cost and because of how they lock you into a multi-year contract. It also has its limitations from a design standpoint. Infusionsoft is something that we used years ago and used for many years. That is a great system because not only does it have the plain text email marketing format that we'll go into next, but then it also has a ton of back-end automation to put people through campaigns and nurture them and build all that out. So Infusionsoft is a great option. Right now we're using SharpSpring, and we're a certified partner with SharpSpring. SharpSpring's great because it does some advanced tracking and some advanced list building and things like that, and it searches out on the internet and social platforms and things like that and pulls information back in. So SharpSpring's great for it. You know, whether you're using Zoho, Sugar, CRM, anything like that, you have to have some sort of system in place. You do not want this to just be a one-off blast. You have to keep on going back in and setting up. You want to build out a campaign to where you're sending micro pieces of content, let's say over 8 weeks, and you're hitting everybody either once a week or once every 2 weeks, and you're building it out so that way when somebody new gets put in your funnel, you know that they're going to get these 6 emails or 8 emails over 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 12 weeks, whatever it is. But building out that automation first is going to be critical to make it efficient. But if you're just antsy to get something out there and see some sort of response, like I was initially, you can just send out a broadcast email to say, I'm sending something out to everybody on the list, and then this is what you want the call to action to be to at least get some sort of engagement. But either way, put a system in place. Do not try and do this preferably with a Constant Contact or MailChimp. Do not try and do it with that. Spend a little bit of money. There's a bunch of CRM systems that'll do month-to-month plans like SharpSpring, Infusionsoft, and others. And just for a small amount of money, just put it in there and you'll be much better off. So the format, this is the biggest change that has happened over probably the last 2 years. Some people are picking up to it now, and I've been saying this for a couple of years and we implemented it years ago, is you cannot make your email marketing look like a Home Depot ad. You need to remove the images. You need to remove the band of text at the top that says view this in a browser. Remove your headline. Remove your logo. Remove stuff embedded inside of the body. Remove as many images as possible, and you want this just to be in simple, plain text. And you want to still have it be in HTML. I'm not saying go to a rich text format. You still want the HTML because you still want to embed the code and the tracking code so that way you can track what they're clicking and what they aren't clicking in the opens. But you got to stop making it look like an ad where you've got images all over the place and click here and watch this, and it just looks like an ad that you'll see. One thing is that depending on what type of email system this is going to, whether it's a corporate one or it's a Gmail system or something like that, they will automatically flag it and throw it into the junk or spam, or with Gmail they'll put it into promotions if you have too many images or too many links. So the format needs to be simpler to where you're just saying, essentially you're trying to make it look like you just typed this email. So you can say some sort of intro and then go straight into some text. Make sure that it's not a big paragraph of text. You want it to be broken out to where you've got separation between your thoughts and your lines. Putting a link in there because you want to be able to track this with your CRM system that you're sending it through. Putting a link, which is your main call to action, or maybe 2. That's all I would say is the max, because otherwise this stuff is going to get flagged as spam. So when you lay it out, make sure it's very clear, very straight to the point, keep it simple and short because people are not going to want to scroll through emails like they used to, and putting maybe max 2 links in there, and then driving that creative throughout your entire email marketing campaign is going to be a must-have because you want to make it look like it's a sequence that's consistent with the creativity.
So let's start doing that. First, I'll change the color of the background for this section, the top section. So here when you hover over this section, you'll see that 2 options. You can have an image in the background or you can change the color of the background. So first, let's see how to change the image. So you can click on image over here. At present, we don't have anything in our gallery, and this is actually a very good thing. You can save and upload your files, your images over here, and you can use it from here. So this is really good. Let's upload an image. Click on upload. I have a file name over here, and these are the images which I'll be using. So for example, let's select this image, the Elementor image. Click on open. Now as you can see, we have that image in the background, and this is really looking awesome. But I don't want the image in the background. As I said I was just showing you that you can do that, but I'll be adding some color in the background. Okay, so let me remove this. So again, I'll click on this image. Okay, fine, I don't want to use this, so I'll just cut this thing from here first. Now I don't want anything over here, so I'll just click on this clear button and it will clear the image or whatever setting you have done over there. Now let us put some color at the background. Now if you put any color, you can see, so I would recommend you to put some color. For example, if you're let me show you my website first, blogdude.com, then I can make you understand better. Now here, suppose if you will see everything is blue over here. So basically I'm following this color structure, the blue color structure. So matching, I can select that color over here. Okay, so that will be much better for you. But I'm just showing you some beautiful colors so that you can understand how beautiful this looks. Okay, so we have this color in the background. Then I want to change this thing which says show your products, and I want to put my company's name over here. So I'll just click on this and I'll get this option. I'll change it from here. I'll put in my company name, Blogdude Incorporation. Okay, it is not incorporation, I'm just putting it. Now we want to change the logo from here. So I'll just click on this logo, and at present this is actually a image, but we want to replace it. So I'll just click on replace, and I don't want to use this thing over here. I want a logo. So I'll click on upload, and I have this Microsoft logo over here. I'm not a Microsoft fan or something, but I've just selected this one. So let's select any logo, your company logo. Obviously you'll select your company logo. You will not select Microsoft or Apple or something like that. You'll select your company logo over here. So select this one and click on open. Okay, so you can see the image, the logo over there. Now we have the logo, we have the company name over here, and by the way, this is the perfect format which I am showing you. This is